Ever heard of a trial where the defendant was already dead? No, I'm not talking about a movie plot. This actually happened in the year 897, and it's one of the weirdest, most bizarre events in history, the Cadaver Synod. Imagine this, late 9th century Rome, a hotbed of political chaos and intense power struggles. The papacy wasn't just a religious office, it was a position of immense power, and rival factions would do anything to control it. This brings us to Pope Stephen VI and his predecessor, Pope Formosus. Stephen had a serious grudge against Formosus, fueled by political rivalries that had been brewing for years. So what did he do? Something straight out of a horror story. He ordered Formosus's body, which had been buried for 9 months, to be exhumed. That's right, they dug up a corpse, dressed it in papal robes, and propped it up on a throne in the Basilica of St. John the Lateran. The Cadaver Synod was officially in session. A deacon was even appointed to speak for the dead pope, cowering beside the decaying body as Stephen hurled accusations at it. The charges were mostly political, things like perjury and illegally seizing the papacy. It was a complete sham, a grotesque puppet show designed to erase Formosus from history. The verdict was, of course, guilty. The corpse of Formosus was stripped of his sacred vestments. Then the 3 fingers he had used for blessings were brutally chopped off. His body was dragged through the streets of Rome and unceremoniously dumped into the Tiber River. But this macabre spectacle backfired spectacularly. The people of Rome were horrified and disgusted by the sacrilege. An earthquake even struck the basilica shortly after the trial, which many saw as a sign of divine disapproval. The public outrage was swift and brutal. A riot broke out. Pope Stephen VI was overthrown, thrown into prison, and eventually strangled. The very next pope declared the Cadaver Synod null and void, and later Pope Sergius III, a supporter of Stephen's, upheld the verdict only for it to be annulled again. The body of Formosus was eventually recovered from the Tiber by monks and given a proper burial. The Cadaver Synod remains a chilling reminder of how far power politics and personal vengeance can go. It's a dark chapter that shows just how wild the medieval world could be. It's not just a story about popes, it's a cautionary tale about the abuse of authority and the madness that can ensue when grudges go way too far. Thanks for watching. If you found the story as wild as I did, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the strangest corners of history. See you next time.